Now listen to part of a lecture on this topic in a management class.
Research has shown that the idea that a managerial revolution has taken place is a bit overstated. We may be in the midst of a managerial evolution, a slow change, but not a revolution. The situation is not anywhere near as black and white as it was described in the reading passage. It is true that large companies at the end of the 19th century were privately owned, but it is not true that there has been a complete change from private ownership to public ownership, or a complete change from management by private owners to management by professional employees. First of all, let's look at the ownership question. The idea of the managerial revolution is that ownership of big companies has changed from private to public. Well, there is still considerable private ownership of large companies, so the idea that there's been a complete revolution in ownership is just not true. A second point I'd like to make is about whether managers are owners or employees. The main point of the idea of the managerial revolution is that there's been a big change from managers who are owners to managers who are employees. Well, many high-level managers in public corporations are also partial owners of the corporations. It's quite common today for high-level managers of corporations to be rewarded not just with salaries, but also with stocks in the corporations they manage, which makes them partial owners of the corporations and not simply employees of the corporations. Thus, I think it isn't quite true, as the reading states, that a revolution has taken place in business. Such a complete change hasn't yet taken place. I think it's more accurate to say that an evolution, a slow change, is in the process of occurring.